Talking News.
First of all, what I celebrate about the Mexican people is that they are the least offendable people on the planet.
That's very true. Mexican people have great senses of humor. Real cool.
You're great, guys. No, I'm kidding. Come over. Come into the country.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
want.
Yeah.
Please. All right. This is the news segment. No, none of that. No more of that. I have to announce this segment to our guest, Jay. Well, you've seen the show, so you know. But this is the news. The way that this works is Dave and I have both written 12 jokes about the news that happened this week. I don't know what he wrote. He doesn't know what I wrote. But if we cover the same story, we have what we call a joke off.
Joke Off.
And while Dave and I are joking each other off, basically that means we're in a contest with each other for that joke. You will be the judge. You just pick the one you like better. And then we will get a point, depending on who wins. It'll probably be me, because I believe I'm up 2 on you. So
I should get one for being so close with that Jew bit.
Dave, would you like to start?
Sure. California Capitol to vote on sanctuary city status for transgender people. They're also considering changing their name to Ramento because they want to show solidarity with trans people by removing their sack too.
Okay. All right. Germany legalizes cannabis effective April 1st, which is a huge loss for Germans who talk like this and a huge win for Germans who talk like this.
There you go. I love doing your impressions.
Any excuse to do my Nazi set off with my gay German voice, I will always take.
Michigan Easter egg hunt turns violent when man stabbed over placement of eggs, per sheriff. They said they'll avoid this in the future by hiding the eggs somewhere much safer, Canada.
White House outraged by Israeli airstrike. Yeah, sure, no problem. White House outraged by Israeli airstrike that killed aid workers in Gaza. A Biden administration spokesman said, "Whoa, Israel, you said you needed all those American missiles for a school project."
All right. Here we talked about this earlier, but Sauce Gardner sparks outrage with his comments about Jews. And if Jews really do run the world like he says they do, then he may actually find out what it's like to be put on an island.
That's funny.
That's for the football fans out there.
You see, being put on an island when you're a quarterback. All right. Donald Trump is selling MAGA Bibles, which cost $60, come with a copy of the Constitution, and have been amended to describe throughout the story of Jesus which women were smoking hot and which one were total dogs.
Nice.
Thank you.
Hugh Grant says he's considered a career in politics. He thinks he's a better option than many of the current politicians because, unlike them, the hooker he was found with was still alive.
In this day and age, that's really that's a gentleman right there. Ron DeSantis signs bill banning children under 14 from having social media accounts. Though the law says that when your daughters turn 16, Matt Gatz will help them set up their Tinder account.
That's bad. All right, here's one for us old people. Joe Lieberman, former senator and 2000 vice presidential nominee, dies at 82 after fall. This is how it's being reported all across the country, except in Florida, who could only find 81 of those years. Really dated.
Yeah. It's all right, though. He was the vice president.
No, he wasn't.
Well, he was nominated, I should say, to be the vice president, except for because of Florida. Sam Bankman-Fried sentenced to 25 years in prison for cryptocurrency fraud. And the judge scolded him at sentencing by asking why he couldn't do something in life that is allowed by the U.S. law, like trying to kill Mike Pence.
Mike Lindell's MyPillow faces eviction from Minnesota warehouse. But since he doesn't acknowledge official documents, he's now going to start manufacturing his next infomercial project, the Squatter Potty.
Yeah. All right. I like it. Mike Tyson is selling edible weed chocolate shaped like ears in an homage to his famous fight. In another nod to his violent past, he's offering a girlfriend experience where he punches you in the stomach and throws you down a flight of chocolate stairs.
Chocolate Stairs really sells that
Thank
one.
you. Yeah,
Thank
you.
Tiger Woods briefly reignites. Let's start that over. Tiger Woods briefly.
Take your time. Let him use you.
Chappy. Tiger Woods briefly reunites with ex-wife to celebrate their son's state championship win. And his kid has a completely different game than his dad, too, because when Tiger Woods celebrates, it only manages to tear his family apart. Oof.
It's okay.
Got there.
You're close. Yeah. It's a struggle to get to the end there. All right, here we go. Candace Owens has been fired from the Daily Wire. Though apparently at the end, she tried to save her job by taking a demotion to unpaid intern who still has the power to discipline the other unpaid intern.
All right. Pete Buttigieg calls $60 million towards Baltimore Port a down payment and follow that up with, and if you think you're going to see any more money after that, I've got a bridge to sell you.
I like that one. That's good. Okay, this one I hate. This next joke I hate myself for, but you see the story, you got to do
my
it.
favorites.
Yeah. Puxatawny Phil and his partner Phyllis welcome 2 new baby groundhogs, though a third baby crawled back up Phyllis's vagina, signaling 6 more weeks of pregnancy. You see Puxatawny, you know what's gonna happen.
All right, this one might be deemed racist.
Might be deemed racist. Here we go.
We'll see.
Buckle up.
Jurors award $11.5 million to former LAPD canine handler who claimed discrimination over Samoan heritage. In defense of the LAPD, though, the only scent that dog was able to pick up was what The Rock was cooking.
I think that's that, right? The Rock's Samoan, right? That's right. That's right. That's good. Samoans, not really a minority you want to mark. They're not many of them, but they're all like big and tough. So probably better to
how far they'll go.
Yeah. All right. A former executive of Netflix's 3-Body Problem sentenced to death for murdering show's producer. But as I see it, creating a 4th body is just savvy marketing for season 2.
All right. Pope Francis skips Good Friday event at last minute to preserve health for Easter rituals. He also added that with the Jews and Muslims warring with each other and Nickelodeon taking all the major pedophile headlines, he's earned himself a little R&R this year.
Yeah, I like that. A Kill the Jews cocktail causes scandal in a Spanish town's Easter celebration. This is a real story. A Kill the Jews cocktail causes scandal in a Spanish town's Easter celebration. The bar in question claims the drink is not racist, but it's clearly designed to cause Jewish people emotional distress as the cocktail is priced at $25. What?
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Jew approved.
Thank you.
Jew approved. And I feel like I do speak for most Jewish people. Yeah. Here's the dumbest thing. One of the dumbest things I've written in a while. Trump draws intense criticism after posting image of hog-tied Biden. The image was perfect for his voter base, though, most of which can't look at a roped-up farm animal without thinking, let's go brand him.
I couldn't write. I tried to write something for that story. I couldn't do it. Glad you did. Kenan Thompson addressed the All That controversy, saying his heart goes out to the victims. He didn't speak about Dan Schneider, but mentioned how tacky it would be to discuss an ex while he's still being fondled in writers' rooms by Lorne Michaels.
You get that out of your system?
Yeah.
Okay. So I felt a little Lorne animosity on that.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. I just watch Weekend Update every week.
Your SNL audition didn't go too good?
I just watch a Weekend Update every week, and you know, I'm not saying we're beating them hands down, but story to story, sometimes I'm like, that's a win for Weekday Comics.
Actually, they're fucking. I would have loved to steal their joke swap idea, but
that is just a brilliant idea, but we're not doing it.
All right, my last one. Caitlyn Jenner disgusted over Trans Day of Visibility being on Easter. Although, to be fair, based on Caitlin's driving record, she's never really acknowledged anybody's visibility.
Yeah, that was good. Ending with a banger. All right. Lou Conter, the last living survivor of the USS Arizona during Pearl Harbor, dies at age 102. And I think his story really speaks to the tenacity and patience of his Imperial Japanese adversary. They finally got him. Congratulations, Japan.